Most of us have something called a conscience. It's that little voice inside our heads that tells us what to do and what we shouldn't do. Sometimes our conscience is a mini version of our parents, and sometimes it's society's rules. Essentially, our conscience prevents us from being a bad person and from making bad decisions. I mean, listen, we all make bad decisions sometimes. Who am I kidding? A lot of the time. We are all human and everyone makes mistakes. But the difference between an average person and a daily vlogger is a daily vlogger's mistakes are broadcasted to the world. Millions of people bear witness to their mistakes. Sometimes it's difficult to tell what the internet is gonna hate and what they won't, or what can be a liability and what won't. So the solution? Well, for Logan Paul, the solution was to hire someone to be your conscience. Meet Mike Majlik. He's essentially Logan Paul's babysitter, and I'm going to tell you all about him right now on I.O. What is happening? You are watching InformOverload and I'm Charlotte Dobre. Before I get into this video, without going into too much detail, what is the worst decision you've ever made besides subscribing to this channel? And make sure you check out the description for the links to our social media. We live in a day and age where there seems to be no empathy for people online, yet internet users have become extremely sensitive at the exact same time. It's a pretty difficult landscape to navigate for someone whose job is essentially broadcasting their life online every single day. Someone like Logan Paul. Listen, I'm not making excuses for Logan. The suicide forest thing was bad. Very, very bad. Logan did a big oopsie, I am not denying that, but you gotta understand something. People want controversy. People want to watch crazy. Logan sees an opportunity to do some crazy and he takes it. YouTubers are constantly trying to one-up themselves. The next crazy thing, the next crazy idea, the next crazy stunt. Eventually that's gonna bite you in the because you will go too far, and that's essentially what happened to Logan Paul. So Logan's solution was to hire someone with a strong moral compass to prevent him from making similar mistakes. It's the next best thing to actually having a conscience. Mike's official job title is social lubricator, and that kind of grosses me out, but anyways. Employing people to help you decide your PR moves is not new. Celebrities employ publicists and managers for that purpose, but Mike has crafted a new type of position for himself. Mike and Logan have been friends since 2014. This was the time when Logan Paul was still well liked. Being Logan Paul's friend definitely wasn't easy. Logan once dropped a priceless painting that almost cost Mike his job. That being said, the two of them made a ton of money on brand deals when Logan was a Vine star, so I guess it's easy to ignore a reckless friend if he's making you millions of dollars, am I right? But everything changed for Logan after the suicide forest incident. The brand deals were gone, Google Preferred was gone, Logan Paul would be forever associated with his bad decisions and insensitivity. A month after the suicide forest incident, Logan Paul started vlogging again. But this time he had a new addition to Team Maverick, and that was Mike. Mike is someone who Logan said is still a kid who he respects but also kind of has a brain. Anytime Logan goes to do something he shouldn't, he brings in Mike. Logan admits that this is because he can't really be trusted with himself anymore. Mike has become the guy in Logan's videos that tells him what he can do and what he can't do, and what could become a legal problem and what won't. Mike's job is to suss out the things Logan shouldn't be doing and set him on the right path. Essentially, Mike is Logan's employed moral compass. He was the one who encouraged Logan Paul to pull his Flat Earth conference stunt, where he proclaimed that he was a flat earther. I mean, still a stunt, but not as offensive. At least not for people who aren't flat earthers. I personally feel like hiring Mike was a good idea for Logan. I mean, okay, sure, he could have a conscience himself and not have to pay someone to prevent him from making bad decisions, but maybe that's difficult for someone like Logan Paul. Keep in mind, Logan is still pretty young. His career is just beginning. The bottom line is, Logan is inexperienced and he's growing up in the public eye. Better to take action after a scandal and hire someone to make sure something bad doesn't happen again than to take no action and keep making the same mistakes. What do you guys think of Logan's babysitter? Let me know in those comments. For now, I'm going to do some comment replies. So in a previous video, I asked you guys what was the weirdest thing you've ever seen on YouTube, and here were some of your responses. Tyreg Love Azriel said, I saw a stop motion Play-Doh hamster horror story and I think it was called The Hamster Hell. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna look that up on my break. That Cheap Channel said, the weirdest thing I've seen on the internet was a video of the Looney Tunes but as babies. And it wasn't weird at first, it was just a normal episode of Baby Looney Tunes till all their faces melted off and I was traumatized until 6 or 7. I'm traumatized just reading that aloud. Ahab said, Charlotte doing that cow dance thing. That was weird. True. Roll the clip. Swimsalot said, I saw this weird video of some news channel. They make weird videos with a potato as their host. Sounds pretty cool, what's it called? Java Joe said they did surgery on a grape. The video is over. Thanks so much for spending a few of your valuable minutes with us. If you got a few more minutes to spare, you should check out that playlist that's over there. And make sure you subscribe to notifications by turning on that bell so I can see you in the next IO video.